Hey everyone, and welcome back to The Sweet Spot by Autorola. I'm your host Mary, and I'm just so excited to be here with you all for our third episode of this series. Last time we talked about Autorola Solutions and the Fleet Monitor. Today we're narrowing the focus a bit because this time we're putting the loop over forecasting valuation. It's something absolutely crucial for fleet owners, and we're going to be zooming in on basically just how it works and why it's so important. And joining me again, of course, is the fantastic Michael Loftus from Autorola Solutions. Michael, it's great to have you back.
Thanks, Mary. It is such a pleasure. And I think today's topic is an exciting one, you know. Yeah, I hope that you and the listeners will walk away with some valuable insights today.
I'm sure we will. So yeah, let's just dive right into it then. So Michael, we've talked a lot about Fleet Monitor in general and, you know, how it helps fleet owners make smarter, data-driven decisions. But let's just start by clarifying, what is value forecasting?
Yeah, so to put it into simple terms, it's about predicting what a vehicle will be worth in the future. Instead of just knowing today's value, fleet owners can see ahead 6, 12, even 24 months and make smarter decisions based on that. And the goal here is twofold, actually. It's about enhancing fleet management, and this includes optimizing remarketing. We want to ensure that fleet owners have the best possible information at their fingertips. So yeah, it's about proactive fleet management through this value forecasting lens. It really allows you to anticipate rather than just react.
It's about being proactive rather than being reactive.
Exactly, yeah. You know, at its core, the whole concept really revolves around proactive fleet management through value forecasting. It's about combining several crucial data points. This helps avoid losses and seize opportunities by timing sales and decisions more strategically.
All right, so how do you gather the data that makes this possible?
Well, we collect over 14 million vehicle listings every day using automated bots. Then we structure that data using AI, including image recognition to identify vehicle generations.
All right.
And based on these accurate vehicle identifications and trims, we apply real market data from Indicata on retail value and MDS, short for market day supply, which shows how fast a vehicle type is selling to provide fleet owners with data for informed decision making to optimize their profits.
Right, so it's not just about price, it's also about context.
Exactly. We combine price, demand and timing to give a full picture, and all of that is integrated into Fleet Monitor.
That sounds incredibly comprehensive. So if we take this a step further, how exactly are fleet owners using these tools in their daily operations? I mean, how does it help them really make proactive decisions and optimize those sales?
Well, this is where it really shines, Mary. So the Fleet Monitor gives them dashboards which highlight things like which vehicles are ready to sell now, which ones are at risk of loss, and when should you act, based on forecasted value. It's not about reacting after the fact, right? It's about seeing what's coming. So you're reducing risks significantly because you're not caught off guard by sudden market shifts or depreciation. You're actually maximizing opportunities because you can anticipate them. We compare internal book values with market forecasts to show whether a vehicle will generate profit or loss.
Okay, so this allows them to adjust holding periods or lease terms accordingly?
Exactly. It's especially useful for large fleets with diverse contract types.
Okay, wow. So Michael, what's behind the forecasting model? Is it just regular statistics?
Well, it's a data-driven algorithmic model, not editorial or manual. This means that it reacts quickly to market changes. We adjust for life cycle decay, or, how a vehicle ages over time. And we adjust for the steep factors, which is short for social, technological, economic, environmental, and political changes.
Okay, so that could be things like inflation, new battery tech, or legislation.
Exactly, yeah. These factors shape the market, and we build them into our forecasts to keep them accurate and relevant.
Wow, this really sounds like a game changer.
Right, and I really believe it is, Mary. It's all about getting that timing right. But to get it right, you need really good data. You also need to handle all the vast amounts of vehicle data, contractual information, and residual values. And the Fleet Monitor does that. It actually combines all of your vehicle data, your contractual details, and those crucial residual values into one single unified platform to give fleet owners that truly holistic view.
Ah, I see.
So instead of having, bits and pieces scattered across different spreadsheets or systems, you get this comprehensive 360-degree view of your entire fleet's current status and its projected performance. It's all there, right in front of you.
So it's like a single source of truth for the fleet then?
Exactly. And what really amplifies this is the VIN-based enrichment. Through this, similar vehicles can be grouped and assessed really efficiently. So it reduces a ton of manual work, and it really supports much more consistent decision-making across the board.
Okay, so you're not just looking at the present or the future, but you're also taking into account the past with historical data. How does that layer of insight come into play for, making better decisions?
Yeah, the historical data, it's absolutely vital. Fleet Monitor doesn't just show you current valuations, it holds all that rich historical valuation data. This ability to reference past market behaviour offers an incredible additional layer of insight, That way fleet owners can analyse these past market trends. They can better understand how different factors have influenced vehicle values over time. This helps them identify patterns, spot emerging trends, and make even more informed decisions going forward. It's about learning from the past to really optimise your future strategies, It's very powerful.
Yeah, that makes so much sense. It really sounds comprehensive and, it's so precise. And yeah, like I said earlier, it really sounds like a game changer.
Yeah, it really is. And what's more is that this insight, it leads directly to better valuations, better pricing decisions, and in turn, significant profit optimizations. Think about it. If you're valuing a vehicle for remarketing and you have highly accurate data from similar vehicles, you're far less likely to undervalue it and lose potential profits.
Right, so you're not leaving money on the table, basically.
Exactly. And conversely, you're not overvaluing it either. And having it just sit on your lot. Beyond that, the efficiency part, it's huge. Because similar vehicles are grouped and assessed so efficiently with this, it drastically reduces manual work. You're not spending hours trying to manually compare different vehicle specs or market data points for each individual asset.
So it's streamlining the entire process, isn't it?
It absolutely is. It makes fleet management less labour intensive, faster, and much more accurate. So at the end of the day, what it all comes down to is this incredibly practical, data-informed way to manage your fleet's asset value. I mean, it's not just about a single transaction or a particular moment. We're talking about the entire life cycle of your assets. And by being able to anticipate market changes with Indicata's forecasting, aligning your decisions accordingly, it becomes possible to significantly enhance your operational resilience. And it's not just short-term either, It's about long-term planning and doing it in a way that's so structured and measurable. You're not just guessing anymore, you're building a truly robust strategy. It's really empowering for fleet owners, I think.
Wow, Michael, that was really, really insightful. I mean, it's become very clear just how Indicata forecasting within Fleet Monitor isn't just, another tool, but it's really a foundational shift for fleet owners. It truly helps them manage asset value through the entire life cycle and, makes their operations so much more resilient. It's pretty powerful stuff.
It really is, Mary. It's a game changer for sure.
So, Michael, if someone wants to get started, what's the next step?
Well, they could start by visiting the website to either get a demo, read more, or just for a casual chat about how the Fleet Monitor can help your business. Fleet Monitor makes complex data simple and actionable. No need to be a data scientist.
Well, Michael, thank you so much for joining us again on The Sweet Spot by Autorola.
My pleasure, Mary. Thanks for having me.
And to all our listeners out there, thank you for tuning in. We really hope this deep dive into forecasting valuations has given you a clearer picture of how Autorola solutions with Indicata can truly optimise your fleet management. To learn more, be sure to visit the Autorola Solutions website. And if you like this podcast, please rate the show and give a follow. Until next time, this has been Mary signing off from The Sweet Spot by Autorola. Bye for now.